Hey guys, I just want to get on here and give you a little backstory for those of you that don't really know me. So when I was 17, that's when I got on my first bull. That's in 2014, it's about 9 years ago, a little over 9 years ago. Got my first one and I found it was pretty fun. It was exciting, it was something new. I always wanted to be a cowboy since I was a little kid, and I just never had horses growing up. Never lived on the farm. The closest thing to horses that we had were these English Mastiffs that my parents raised, and they can get pretty big. Like, they're a lot bigger than we are. That's not a horse. And so yeah, I started getting into bull riding. That was one of the first doorways into a cowboy life, rodeo life. Wasn't really I never really thought I would be in rodeo before then, but I kept getting on, and then I just wanted to take it somewhere, and I said, this is what I want to do. I want to make a career out of it, and here we are 9 years later, still at it. I've made the International Finals Rodeo a few times. Made the PBR Velocity Finals last year. It's not the World Finals, but it was a stepping stone. Two-time national champion in the National Federation of Professional Bull Riders. I want to get a third one in that. That's my goal before. I really want to make the NFR. It's gonna be hard, but a lot of things out there are hard, and it just matters on how bad you want it and how much you're willing to work for it. And as far as I know, no one from Indiana's made the NFR, so it's a pretty huge thing to me. That'd be a huge accomplishment. But moving on, I've been just trying to get back into fitness a lot more, because a lot of these bulls coming up, they're athletes, they're bred to be athletes. And if we don't start treating ourselves like athletes, you're just gonna keep getting hurt. Your body's not gonna be able to take it on these bulls. So for those young guys or girls that wanna become bull riders, I definitely encourage you to start working out. I know Champion Living is doing a good job. They base all their workouts around each individual for your own sport. Rodeo sport primarily, and that's who I use, and it's good. We never really had access to something like this before. Like, you come from other sports, you be working out, but on the rodeo side of things, most people don't really work out, and since the sport is changing so much, you're gonna have to. I'm just getting my foot in the door on some 1st Phorm products. They're helping me out a lot right now with the nutrition side of things, and I never really realized all the bad stuff I've been putting in my body until I started tracking it, and that's when I really understood. I thought I was eating good, but once I started tracking everything, I was like, man, some things have got to go. And if you have the finances to work with Champion Living and 1st Phorm, I definitely recommend you invest it there for the longevity of your career. And yeah, I'm not too good in this whole speeches type stuff, but I'm always open if anybody needs some help for bull riding. I'm not the best, but we can figure something out to get you better too. And yeah, riding horses is really good for bull riding, for your balance, for your muscle use, and your core and your legs. That's definitely one way to become a better bull rider, is ride horses as much as you can. And if you get a stationary barrel, those are going to be your key for beginners. Don't get one that moves. Get a stationary. That's what you're going to use the most. That's going to be your best friend. When you start getting more advanced, then I would buy a Buckrite. and I have one of those. They're pretty good. It moves up and down by itself with a flip of a button. But if you're a beginner starting out, just get a stationary barrel that does not move, and that'll be your best friend. Alright guys, I gotta get off here and go get some work done. Catch you later.